That moves us on to define the opportunity. So this time, we're not necessarily solving an identified problem, but giving an opportunity to provide value to customers. And we want to build brand loyalty. So what I need you to do for step 3 is to open, make a copy of, and review this design brief linked here. So open it. You are going to click File, make a copy, and you're going to make your own copy of the design brief. Y'all are going to add a problem statement and design statement, as well as completing the criteria and constraints as described by me. So let's go over how to do that. Number 1, you need to put your name right here because you're the designer. Next, we have the problem statement as well as the design statement. The problem statement is, what is the issue that I'm having that you need to solve? And you can talk with your table about this. The design statement is, what do you have to make to solve the problem? And it might be easier for y'all to work here on the design statement at first. What are you having to make for this project? What do you have to do to complete this project? And then once you've got that, you can say, okay, well, we have to make that. What is the problem or the issue, the opportunity that the company wants me to solve by making that? And all of that information can come right here from the opportunity statement. That has everything you need to pull these two out. Next, we need to review the criteria and constraint. These are the rules for your design. 1/4 inch hole to accept a chain. Edge distance of at least 1/4 inch between the edges and any hole. We use 3D printing with PLA or PETG. The body of each keychain must be 6 square inches or less. Each piece must be 1/4 inch thick, and the overall volume must not be more than 1.5 cubic inches. All right. Designs must be 1/8 of an inch taller than the rest of the puzzle piece, so it's kind of a raised design. The piece must have 1/4 inch hole for a key ring. The hole must be 1/4 inch from any edges, and we might apply fillets. I need you to, in 4, 5, or 6, fill these dates out. How are you going to fill those out? Well, today is Monday, December 6th. That is day 1 of the project. We're going to then come and look at our project timeline, which I've opened and it's here. We can see that day 4, partner sketch sign off and revisions. So that's our final day for partner review of your project. That's when it needs to be submitted for customer review. You can also look at your design file, what day that needs to be submitted, as well as the date for the overall project submission. Please try to turn these into dates, not just day 4, but say Thursday, December 11th, or whatever day it'll be. Thursday, December 9th. Your deliverables, these are all things that need to be turned into me. And in case you're wondering, down here at the bottom, I have an example multi-view for an acceptable part. So you can see that this was made by somebody for this project. So here are things that you can do. And that is how to fill out the design brief. So once you've done that, you are going to copy all. And the best way to do it is probably select all A, then copy, and then you come over here into the into your submission document, and right here you can paste. Now that just did that did my entire design brief in there. So I want that. Okay. That is the copy paste portion. Next, you're going to open this client information form. So you're going to spend 5 minutes writing a brief description of yourself or whoever you're designing this for. So if you're designing this for somebody, write about them. But this is information that you want included in the charm design. You can either make a single description that's a little bit longer of yourself, and let's take a look at this form. You may either create a single description that gives enough information to develop 3 unique designs, or you can provide 2 or 3 separate smaller descriptions focus on very particular things. But this is kind of where you're laying out ideas and things to get your design from. If you're talking to someone and they're helping you with your design, you can make notes here, but this is not required. I need your description of yourself, a written description that is going to help you brainstorm charm designs written down, or a written description of whoever you're doing it for. Now, as before, you're going to do Control A to copy all, select all, Control C to copy, and then you're going to come to the submission document. For step 6, Control V to paste. Once you have done those 2 things, you have finished the steps for an opportunity and define the opportunity.